Hey kids, welcome to our little Grizzo TV.
Baghdad, a beautiful, charming, and rich city of the Arab world. But as soon as night fell, the dark shadow of fear spread over this city. Robberies were frequent. There lived a rich businessman. He was as rich as he was clever and greedy for money. But his younger brother, Ali Baba, was very poor. He would cut wood and earn his daily bread. One day, Ali Baba was cutting wood in the forest. Suddenly, he heard the sounds of horses' hooves. When he looked closely, he saw horse riders. Seeing this, Ali Baba got very scared. He hid behind a branch and started watching. One horse was running behind another. Swords were hanging from their waists. Seeing this, Ali Baba understood that these were not ordinary travelers. They must be thieves or robbers, and not just one or two, but a group of 40 thieves. At a distance, in front of a huge rock, the leader of the thieves stopped. With great confidence, he looked at the rock and shouted loudly, "Open Simsim!" As soon as he said this, something unbelievable happened. That huge rock made a loud noise and moved away. As soon as the chief commanded, all 40 thieves disappeared into the dark cave. After a long time, the cave door opened again. Ali Baba saw that the thieves had left. Ali Baba had been watching this scene the whole time. Now, he was even more curious about the cave. He thought, what is in this place that brings 40 thieves here for a short time? To find out, Ali Baba cautiously said, "Open Simsim." And as soon as he said this, the door opened, revealing a grand passage. Ali Baba fearfully stepped inside the cave. As he reached the middle of the cave, he was shocked. He exclaimed, "Oh Allah!" Because the cave was magnificent from the inside. There were precious jewels all around. Gold coins, luxurious clothes, silver coins, and many other treasures lay there. Ali Baba was overjoyed at the sight. Without wasting any time, he quickly filled his sacks with as many coins as he could. Then he turned to leave. He repeated the magic words again, "Open Simsim." The door opened. Ali Baba was happy. He came out, loaded the sacks onto his donkey's back, and headed toward his house. When Ali Baba's wife, Zinat, saw the sacks full of gold coins, she got scared and said,
"Oh, Allah, you haven't stolen anything, have you?"
Ali Baba smiled and reassured her, "Don't worry, this is Allah's gift. He has helped us." Saying this, he told Zinat everything. Zinat was very happy and started counting the coins. Seeing this, Ali Baba said, "Zinat, how long will you keep counting like this? Instead, go get a scale from Kasim." Zinat agreed and went to Kasim's house to ask for a scale.
"Batty B, can you lend me your scale for a while?"
But Kasim's wife, Wahida, became suspicious.
Why does a poor woman like Zinat need a scale?
She decided to find out the truth. So, she coated the scale with a little glue before giving it to Zinat. Zinat took the scale home, and she and Ali Baba quickly counted the coins. Seeing so much money, Ali Baba happily said, "Zinat, our bad days are over. We will buy a new house and also hire a maid to help you." Zenat smiled lovingly and replied,
My lord, I have already chosen a maid. I want that same maid. Her name is Marjina. She is very clever and hardworking. We will hire her as our servant.
Meanwhile, back at Kasim's house, Wahida noticed a gold coin stuck to the scale. She quickly went to Kasim and provoked him.
My lord, I thought you were very rich.
Kasim, puzzled, replied, "Mashallah, do you doubt it?" Wahida teased him.
People weigh grains on a scale. But your brother weighs gold coins.
When Kasim saw the gold coin stuck to the scale, his eyes lit up with greed. He immediately went to Ali Baba's house and said, "Ali, my dear brother, if Allah had given me such a fortune, I would have shared it with the poor." Ali Baba, feeling emotional, replied, "Perhaps that is why Allah has given me this treasure. I discovered a secret treasure yesterday." Kasim's patience ran out. He said to Ali Baba, "Come on, let's go and distribute all the wealth among the poor tomorrow." Hearing this, Ali Baba said seriously, "Kasim, it's not that easy. That treasure belongs to 40 thieves. That's why they have hidden it. To open that rock, you need to recite a special mantra." Impatiently, Kasim asked, "What mantra? Tell me." Ali Baba sighed and said, "Open Sim Sim." Now, Kasim was overjoyed. He immediately took 4 donkeys and rushed toward the cave. Standing before the rock, he boldly said, "Open Sim Sim." As soon as the cave door opened, he went inside. Greedily, he began filling the sacks with precious jewels and gold coins. Once all the sacks were full, he dragged them near the cave entrance. Then, to open the door again, he said loudly, "Open Tim Tim." But the door didn't open. Kasim started panicking. He repeated, "Open Min Min, open Kinkin." He kept shouting random words, but the door refused to open. At that moment, the 40 thieves returned. They saw donkeys standing near the cave and immediately became suspicious. Their leader stepped forward and ordered, "Open the cave." The door opened. As soon as the thieves entered, they caught Kasim. Then they cut his body into 4 pieces with their swords. After killing him, they quickly left. Back home, Wahida started worrying about Kasim's delay. After waiting a long time, she asked Ali Baba to find him. As soon as Ali Baba entered the cave, he saw Kasim's body cut into 4 pieces. He was horrified, but gathering courage, he put the pieces in a sack and took them home. Hearing that the thieves had killed Kasim, Wahida cried in grief. Ali Baba was deeply saddened. But he also realized the danger. If the thieves didn't find Kasim's body in the cave, they would become suspicious. He quickly came up with a plan. He whispered something to Marjina. She nodded and rushed out of the house. She went straight to a tailor named Noor Ali.
Uncle Noor, come with me right now. Today, you must show the magic of your skills. Here, take this as payment.
Saying this, Marjina gave Noor Ali gold coins. Seeing the coins, Noor's eyes sparkled. Marjina blindfolded Noor and took him to Ali Baba's house. Pointing to Kasim's dismembered body, she said,
Uncle, stitch these pieces together properly. No one should find out.
Noor. Ali quickly stitched the body. Then, Marjina blindfolded him again and took him back to his shop. But here, not seeing Kasim's body in the cave, the thieves were furious. The chief of thieves said angrily, Even someone else has come to know the secret of this cave. Ashraf, you do one thing. Go to the village and find out whose family member has died. Ashraf went to the village early in the morning. At this time, he thought that his kurta was torn. Coincidentally, he also went to Nur Ali to get the kurta sewn and warned him, "This kurta is very precious. Sew it carefully." Nur replied, "Sir, this is only a kurta. I have stitched a dead body in the dark. So what is this kurta?" The thief was shocked to hear this. He said, "Can you show me where you did this? I will give you a big reward." Saying this, the thief tied a blindfold on Nur's eyes, just like Marjina, and took him away. As soon as they reached Ali Baba's house, the thief marked that house and left. At the same time, Marjina brought fruits from outside. Looking at the mark on the door, she became suspicious. "Someone wants harm to come to my master," she thought. Quickly, she took a pen and marked the same symbol on the doors of all the houses on that street. The next day, the chief of the thieves reached that street with some other thieves. What did he see? All the houses had the same mark. The chief of the thieves became very angry and decided, "Now I myself will find the house." With the help of Nur Ali, he again found Ali Baba's house. But this time he didn't mark any house. Instead, he memorized the surrounding houses as landmarks. One evening, the chief of the thieves disguised himself as an oil merchant named Abu Hassan and came to Ali Baba's house. He brought with him 20 donkeys and 40 barrels of oil, but hidden inside those barrels were his thieves. He made the donkeys stand near Ali Baba's house and knocked on the door. As soon as Ali Baba opened the door, Abu Hassan greeted him with respect and said, "My master, I am Abu Hassan, an oil merchant. I was going to the market with my oil, but now it is too late and it is difficult to travel further. If you do me a favor and give me shelter for the night." Kind-hearted Ali Baba welcomed him, gave him shelter, served him good food, and made arrangements for his sleep. Meanwhile, the chief of the thieves was waiting for the right opportunity. That night, the oil in the lamp ran out, so Marjina went to get oil from the oil barrel in the courtyard. As soon as she went near the oil barrel, she heard a whisper from inside, "Chief, can I come out?" Marjina was clever. She immediately understood that the thieves are hiding in the oil barrels. Then she quickly found the oil barrel, heated the oil to a boiling temperature, and poured it into each oil barrel. One by one, the thieves screamed in agony as the boiling oil burned them alive. The next morning, Ali Baba was shocked to see all the thieves dead. Overjoyed, he rewarded Marjina with a beautiful pearl necklace. However, the chief of the thieves was still alive and plotting a new way to kill Ali Baba. This time, he came to Ali Baba's house disguised as Kasim's friend, Gulbaksh. With deep sorrow in his voice, he said, "Kasim had asked me to bring some expensive jewelry from abroad. I was unable to give it to him before his tragic death, so I have come to deliver it now." Ali Baba believed his words and invited him to stay in his house. That evening, to entertain the guest, Ali Baba asked Marjina to dance. Marjina began to dance in front of Gulbaksh. But as she observed him carefully, she suddenly recognized him. This is the same man, the same thief who had come as Abu Hassan. Marjina moved swiftly like lightning, and in a flash, she plunged a dagger deep into the chief's chest. For a moment, Ali Baba could not understand what had just happened. But when he realized that Gulbakhsh was actually the chief of the thieves, Ali Baba looked at Marjina with deep gratitude and said, "Marjina, you have saved my life once again. Marjina, I consider you my daughter. From today, you are free from slavery. Stay in this house as my daughter." Now, all the treasure of the cave belonged to Ali Baba, but instead of keeping it for himself, he distributed the wealth among the poor and began to live a happy life.